Jo Brand, 65, candidly spoke out on her views on beauty and how they have affected her throughout her life. Speaking on Angela Scanlon's Thanks a Million podcast, the comedian, 64, said she is not what men go for. However, Jo stressed she personally does this not dislike her physical appearance. She said in August 2021, "I think the thing is, it's a very weird thing that if you're absolutely gorgeous, then you don't really get any sense of how it feels to be desperate. Obviously, I'm not saying that happens all the time, but I think also if you're kind of like me. I don't dislike the way that I look, but I know that I'm not pretty. I know that I'm not what men go for because I'm not thin and I don't have, like, long flowing locks and lovely eyelashes and all that BS." But Jo admitted that the way she looks brought along some knockbacks when she was younger. She said experiencing dismissal during the teenage years is pretty hard work, emotionally. Jo went on, "And so, it's very hard for really attractive women to understand the mental state of not so attractive women and the other way round. So I would say as a teenager, I got quite a lot of knockbacks. But also kind of like horrible ones, not them really meaning to be horrible, but just them being so dismissive. And when you're really keen on someone to be dismissed as a teenage girl, it's pretty hard work, emotionally." Jo regularly appears on comedy panel shows Have I Got News for You and Would I Lie to You? She is also the presenter of The Great British Bake Off, an extra slice on Channel 4. Jo is known for her straight-faced comedic style, which she bases around a wide variety of topics. Unearthed accounts showed that Jo faced criticism over a joke she told on Radio 4's Heresy talk show in 2019. She quipped that throwing battery acid at unpleasant characters such as Nigel Farage would be better than milkshakes. Farage, who was leader of the Brexit Party at the time, was one of several European election candidates that had been covered in Milkshake by members of the public in the months before Heresy was broadcast. Appearing on the show as a guest, Jo said, "Why bother with a milkshake when you could get some battery acid? That's just me. I'm not going to do it. It's purely a fantasy, but I think milkshakes are pathetic. I honestly do, sorry." Jo apologized for her comments after this, telling The Sun, "Looking back, it probably was somewhat a crass and ill-judged joke that might upset people. Of course I'd never do anything like that. It was purely a fantasy. I'm sorry."